Good evening. You're not audible.
Am I audible, ma'am?
हाँ जी, now you are audible. बस 5 मिनट
Okay,
के
ma'am.
लिए वेट करो, सर ज्वाइन करते हैं.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, my video is properly aligned or not? Hello?
हेलो.
हाँ, ma'am. My video is body, hello.
हेलो.
Ma'am, हाँ, ma'am. My video is properly aligned in the center or not?
बिल्कुल परफेक्ट है आपकी वीडियो, डोंट वरी. ठीक है.
Okay, ma'am.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Dr. Ram, how are you?
I am fine, sir. How are you?
I'm Ram. Okay. Okay, Ram, so feeling fine? Should we start the interview?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we're going to structure it this way. I'll be asking you questions for 15 to 20 minutes, and then 10 minutes you can ask me any queries that you may have. Yeah?
Okay, sir.
So, okay, Ram, where have you done your MBBS from?
Sir, I have done my MBBS from BJ Medical College, Ahmedabad,
Okay. And you did your PG in?
in MD Physiology, sir, from the same college.
Okay. Why did you choose physiology as your subject? Because that is a subject that is, not a popular one to take for MD.
Yes, sir. Sir, choosing physiology for my post-graduation, there are a few reasons. Sir, first and foremost reason was that, sir, I will want to continue my UPSC preparation. And sir, for that, I want some work-life balance so that I can read properly for the UPSC. Secondly, sir, I also want to continue post-graduation as a plan B because of the uncertainty of the exam. And sir, thirdly, I continued because of my social responsibility at the uh, home. Sir, these are few reasons. And another than that, sir, I am very interesting in teaching MBBS students. So, sir, that was also one of the major reasons that I choose physiology.
Okay, Dr. Ram. So, what do you think is the contribution of a doctor in a country like India?
Definitely, sir. Sir, doctors normally considered after God. So, sir, in a country like India, where malnutrition and other non-communicable diseases, for example, 66% of non-communicable disease burden is there. Also, rising communicable diseases like dengue and other. So, sir, in all these disease scenario, doctors are the cornerstone for providing universal health care. Also, sir, for upgrading and our vision of developed India, doctors play a very crucial role for providing a productive workforce for our economy. At the same time, sir, if we look at our social structure, then health is considered one of the essential service. And we have normally seen that if we are happy and healthy, then we can do everything else in our life. So doctor is a person who provide this basic service to the every people of India.
Mhm. So in spite of all these good things, you still chose to go for UPSC. Why so?
Yes, sir. Sir, at the age of 18, when I decided to choose medical as my graduation, I was not aware about civil services. Later on, sir, when I come to know about health and its multidimensional risk factor for the pathogenesis of particular disease, sir, I come to know that health is a multidimensional and many socio-economic factors play a major role. So, sir, gradually I come to know about civil services and also understand the health and other social and economic aspects of the country. So, sir, it motivated me to pursue my career into civil services. And, sir, secondly, uh, being a doctor, I can serve at an individual level. But if I am going into administration, then, sir, I will have authority as well as a bigger platform to work at a large community level. So, these are main two reasons why I am pursuing my career into civil services.
Okay. Your answer is fine, but one thing is that you mentioned that as a doctor, you'll be able to work at the individual level. But even in the services, you'll be working at the individual level because individual people will come to you for their grievances and your work is to resolve them as well. You know, so both are the same thing. Anyways, so is there a place in India from where if we look straight, we can see the South Pole? Or we can see Antarctica for that matter.
Sir, I am not exactly sure, but sir, can I make a guess for this? Sir, I think it is the western side of Gujarat where Somnath temple is located. From there, it is, I think, considered as a
Yes,
side point for the Antarctica.
that's right. So you tell me
Okay,
that
sir.
Somnath temple is now become a big tourist hub. And especially in Gujarat also with the Statue of Unity coming up. So don't you think that it will be detrimental to our coastline? What will you do for ecological balance if you're given the charge of district Gir?
Uh, Sir, I am not properly aligned with your opinion regarding ecological consequences of tourism. Sir, in my opinion, for example, Gir Somnath as well as Statue of Unity, though it has multiple challenges like environmental clearance and infrastructure construction led to some land clearance for the forest and other mangroves, for example, in coastal construction in Gir Somnath. So, sir, in my opinion, yes, there is some sort of environmental degradation, but sir, proper steps are being taken for conservation and sustainability of these projects, especially the tourism activity. And that's why, sir, for example, if we talk about Gir National Park and its tourism, then, sir, it is specifically considered as a ecotourism. At the same time, sir, uh, Somnath Temple is developing seafront, which is also considered as eco-friendly for marine biodiversity. Sir, these are the steps which are already being taken, and I think, sir, it is economically, environmentally sustainable.
Okay. So, okay, so you are posted as SDM of your subdivision, and you find out during your visits that a rural hospital has shown increased delivery rates as compared to the national average. They are showing it increased, and you have now found it out. So, what steps will you take?
Sorry, sir, could you please repeat the question? I am not getting the question.
Okay, so you are SDM in an area, and in your subdivision, a primary health center is showing elevated or inflated delivery rates than what is actually there. So in that case, what will you do?
Sir, my first and foremost response should be calling CDHO as well as a Taluka Health Officer for proper inquiry about the this incidents. That proper inquiry about either it is actual delivery rate or it is inflated one. Sir, if it is inflated one, then I will find out by the Taluka Health Officer that what are the reasons behind this. And sir, based on the reasons, my actions will be there.
Means what actions? Will you go for, sort of a coercive action, or you will be like, that's okay, but don't do it again in the future? What will your actual action be? You have found out that there is an inflated birth rate, institutional deliveries. I have told you that. So what will you do in that case?
Uh, Sir, it can be because of mainly two reasons. Sir, firstly, the incentives which is provided under PM Jai or Ayushman Bharat Yojana, and that is one of the major reason for the incentives. Maybe doctors and PHC staff could be doing this kind of activity. So if that is for the incentives and if it is totally irrelevant, then sir, proper steps should be taken. And sir, if it is beneficial in terms of providing proper healthcare as well as training based institutional services to the woman, then sir, it should be facilitated for other PHCs as well.
Okay. So you've been organizing international conferences as well. So
Yes, sir.
what are the main challenges when you, organize a level of conference? Such a huge, international crowd is coming. So what are some challenges that you faced?
Sir, being an organizer, few challenges are, sir, first one, uh, coordinating all the international guests who are coming to the conference. Sir, second thing is about their accommodation as well as transport challenge, because many a time getting good location as well as affordable stay is becoming a challenge. Sir, thirdly is regarding providing all the services as well as conference related activities and some sort of linguistic challenge is also, sir, coming to there. And sir, lastly, at the last or during the conference, the communication and proper accommodation, especially their food, be it veg food or non-veg food, sir, it is also a kind of challenge during organizing such a conference.
Okay. So, Kishan, where did you take your coaching for NEET exam?
Sir, I was enrolled in Mero, that is online platform for NEET PG preparation.
Okay. But don't you think that such online coaching, it sort of creates a, discrimination because you were able to afford it perhaps, but there might be someone who is interested in pursuing medicine and he's not able to afford it, and ultimately he might not be able to make the exam. So what is your opinion on that?
Yes, sir. Unfortunately, many of my friends and even I also, sir, face this issue of affordability of the subscription of the Mero and other platforms. Sir, this could be the possible solution for this problem could be, sir, as I was getting scholarship during my MBBS, that helped me a lot in purchasing such subscription. So, sir, similar kind of government scholarship should be promoted. Second thing, sir, support from the civil society, CSR funding from private institution can also be a possible solution. And sir, third thing is, which is also a very noble initiative in our BJ Medical College, that BJ Medical alumni are also providing such kind of monetary support to the students who are not able to afford such kind of fees. And sir, lastly, overall regulation of these private sector and their subscription should be there so that it become affordable, especially in the field like medical sector, sir.
So you feel that you can curtail the fees of private institutes, but don't you think that is against the spirit of business?
Yes, sir. Sir, we cannot directly enforce.
Private player will be coming into the coaching sector. There will be no innovation because now people don't have the incentive to go and improve themselves further because the ceiling has been set. So what do you think?
Yes. Sir, there should be proper balance, and also, sir, it is a demand-driven business. For example, sir, if we talk about Mero, then, sir, it is directly proportional to the students who are prescribing this. So the price is fluctuating. Also, sir, there is some sort of practices kind of providing some subscription discount. So, sir, this kind of practice can help student as well as these service provider, sir.
Okay. So, Kishan, you're posted as DM, and somebody in your district, some media people, they go to a particular government hospital and they see the poor facilities there, and they say in the media that such DM has done such a terrible job being a doctor himself. He has not been able to serve the district, and look at our hospitals, they're even worse than before. And now the media comes to you for a small bite. So, what will you say to them?
Sir, being a doctor and being a DM of the district, sir, my first response towards media is very thankful in nature. Because, sir, even if that is true in that hospital and that government hospital setup, then, sir, if I am not aware about that, sir, then it is a kind of service which is provided by media that these incidents come to my uh, at my table. Sir, my first response towards this situation regarding hospital situation would be that, sir, first of all, I will look into all the aspects that why the service is not being provided properly. Secondly, sir, I will look into the all the hospital staffs, attendance, their quality of service, and also all the other necessary requirements which are being provided. And sir, I will also look at the infrastructure and its shortcomings, and whatever I can do from the Rogi Kalyan Samiti of that particular hospital. So, sir, I will do at my best.
Okay. So imagine you are SDM of an area and you've been given three options. Okay, so there is a village, there is no school, there is no hospital, and no road. So you have funds to develop only one out of the three. So which one will you choose and why?
Sir, can I take a few minutes?
Choose your question.
Sir, out of these three, my priority would be providing good education. So, sir, I will plan to construct a school in that area, sir.
But if there is no road, how will you bring the materials to make the school?
Yes, sir. Sir, for providing material for the construction of the school, sir, we can plan some sort of rough roads construction, and also there is a truck-based construction activity can be there. But sir, if there is school construction properly, then it will help children of that area, and also the generation which is going in within 10 to 15 years. It will help in a longer way that will ultimately develop that particular area by social mobility as well as overall societal and economical impact. So, sir, cost benefit by cost benefit analysis, I think this is beneficial.
Okay. Thank you, Kishan. Your interview is over. है ना?
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So, Kishan, a few things. First of all, you're doing great. And you are well versed with the answers. You have done your preparation. And you're confident enough. So you're doing great. Maintain this. You're smiling in between where needed. Acha, good. You're doing very well. है ना?
Thank you,
So
sir.
you're better than most of the people I've seen this year. So keep at it. है ना? ठीक है. So first of all, that the answer to why UPSC, it looked very rehearsed, like you remembered it many times over, because immediately when I asked this question, you launched into your answer, and you just droned on monotonously about it. So put some feeling, put some emotion in your answer, है ना, take a second or so before answering, because they also know that you have rehearsed and prepared this before, but don't let them think so, है ना, otherwise they will not listen to your answer only because they know that अच्छा he has already prepared, है ना. So number one वो है. Number two, in a couple of questions, you have, back traced your point and then, gone over it again. So, like in the ecological balance thing, when I asked you that, first you said that no, there is no damage to the ecosystem. A little while later, you said yes, certainly there is some damage to the ecosystem. And also, don't say, radical statements at the beginning. Always take a, very mediocre stance in between. That certainly said that ecological damage might have taken place, but the steps that you mentioned were great. That, है ना, mangrove, etc. So that is great. So उसको थोड़ा सा देखना, है ना. And this question about this three things, school, hospital, and road, that was asked to me during my UPSC interview. So I had also said school, and they also, chairman madam said that if there is no road, how will you, take materials to make the school? So therein I had said that in the same way that people are living, in the same way a school can be created, and a school does not necessarily always need, big structures. Even a teacher and students can suffice. So, है ना, and then when I said about the road thing, you told your initial answer once again that education is important. But that was not the question. The question was that why would you
Okay.
not, है ना? So that is another issue. And that South Pole one was good, है ना, because I've been to the Somnath temple, and I have seen that point, that Antarctica one. Okay, so one more thing I had noted down. And most of your answers you have to reduce the length of those answers.
Yes,
Give
sir.
and reduce the length a bit, because at times they will just there are two aspects to this. One, that you will be asked lesser questions, and also they will be not be able to see your diversity as much. And secondly, if you go on into a long answer, invariably you end up repeating some of the points again.
Yes, sir.
And even in the follow-up questions, you repeat some of the points from the previous one and add more facts to your answers. You have certainly added facts that I was happy to see. So add more facts in every point. And if I have asked you the challenges in organizing, an international conference, add a few solutions as well after each challenge. Like that challenge, then this was done by this was done by this could have been done by this. So that showcases that with the challenges, you think of the solutions as well. And you just ended with the challenge.
Yes, sir.
So overall, you have done very well, Kishan. Now you can ask any question that you feel.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir, for your feedback. Sir, first of all, as I personally know you, that you were from medical science optional. So, sir, what should be my strategy for medical science optional preparation?
First of all, let's hope that you don't have to prepare for it again.
Yes,
And
sir.
for the mains, but for the interview part, you are asking ki medical science, what questions can be asked. So,
Yes, sir. Medical for interview only, sir.
in 2022, they were still asking about COVID. In 23, perhaps. So they might still ask you about COVID, because when you think about medical science, they know only that. They will
Yes,
certainly
sir.
be asking you about some non-communicable diseases like obesity, heart diseases, because most of them either have it themselves or their family has it. है ना.
Yes, sir.
So third, prepare a bit about your college history वगैरह अच्छे से कर लेना. Fourth, one question is allopathy or Ayurveda, Ayush. वो another big question है. Then one big question is pharma, कि generic medicines
Yes,
ना वहां से लेके और उसका क्या है. तो ये क्वेश्चंस तो मतलब बिल्कुल टिप्स पे रेडी रखना. ठीक है, बाकी वो आप पूछेंगे मॉक्स में भी आपसे कि भाई हेल्थ केयर की कोई 5 प्रॉब्लम्स बता दो. तो बहुत ब्रॉड क्वेश्चन है, बट माइंड में पहले ही 5 पॉइंट सोच के विद परसेंटेज, कि अगर तुम्हें लगता है कि भाई एडोलेसेंट हेल्थ के ऊपर काम नहीं है, तो बोलो भाई 66% ऑफ फीमेल्स इन हरियाणा इन देयर एज ग्रुप ऑफ दिस डिड नॉट नो अबाउट द रिप्रोडक्टिव हेल्थ प्रॉब्लम्स. है ना. विद चैलेंज विद सोल्यूशन, ये हमने तैयार करना है. सेकेंडली, एक ये जरूर करना कि ये अपना जो प्रीवियस लोगों के इंटरव्यूज है ना यूट्यूब पे मेडिकल साइंस वालों के, वो देखना. उनसे जो जो क्वेश्चंस पूछे हैं मेडिसिन रिलेटेड, वो नोट कर लेना. और उसके बाद उनका आंसर इनकलकेट करके अपना आंसर बना के रखना, है ना। सो एक
ओके सर।
बनाना शुरू कर दो। मैंने भी एक बनाया था, उसके अंदर सारों के देख के, और बाकी मीनवाइल गुजरात वालों के भी देखना कि गुजरात के क्या पूछे थे।
हाँ सर।
जैसे मैंने जो क्वेश्चंस पूछे या मैंने क्रॉस क्वेश्चन भी करा, नोबडी इज गोइंग टू डू दैट इन द इंटरव्यू, है ना। वो सिर्फ आपका आंसर सुनेंगे और मूव ऑन कर जाएंगे। और अभी आप मॉक्स जो दोगे वो बहुत ज्यादा ग्रिल करेंगे, बट ऐसा नहीं होता है एक्चुअली में। वो बड़े प्लेजेंट और प्यारे से रहेंगे। दे विल बी हैप्पी कि एक डॉक्टर आया जरूर है। बट आपको इस पे बहुत ज्यादा ग्रिल करेंगे कि आप एमडी कर रहे हो, प्लान बी की तरह, जो कि एक मतलब हाईली प्रोफेशनल स्फीयर हो गया, बहुत हाईली, है ना। तो कई बार वो माइंड कर जाते हैं, है ना। तो थोड़ा सा उसको रखना कि बार बार ये रिपीट करते रहना उसमें कि भाई इससे मैं ज्यादा इम्पैक्ट क्रिएट कर सकता हूँ। बस प्रिवेंशन इज बेटर देन क्योर का अपना जो है ना वो रखना, कि भाई एज एन आईएएस और मे बी इन द सर्विसेज आई कैन प्रिवेंट बट देयर आई कुड ओनली क्योर। ठीक है, तो ये एक अच्छा उनको पॉइंट लगता है कई बार। बाकी आपका कौन सा अटेम्प्ट है ये?
सर मेरा 5th अटेम्प्ट है।
ये तो ठीक है ना। ये तो वो इस बात को भी थोड़ा सा कर देते हैं कि भाई इसने फिफ्थ अटेम्प्ट दे दिया, आपने पहले दिया इंटरव्यू?
नहीं सर, मेरा इंटरव्यू फर्स्ट है। मेरी मेंस ये थर्ड थी।
यार तैयारी आपकी काफी अच्छी है इंटरव्यू के लिए, विच इज वेरी ग्रेट। आपका भी डेट आ गई इंटरव्यू की?
नहीं सर, फर्स्ट स्केड्यूल में नहीं है। सो मोस्ट प्रोबेबली जनवरी में ही होगा।
ओके। थोड़ा सा मतलब थोड़ा जो बेसिक अपना, कई बार पूछ लेते हैं फेवरेट सब्जेक्ट कौन सा है या ये वो, तो बी प्रिपेयर्ड फॉर दैट। थोड़ा सा बेसिक बीमारियों का अगर कुछ करना होगा तो वो थोड़ा सा देख लेना। बट आई डाउट कि कोई पूछेगा, अनलेस कि कोई सच्ची में इंटरव्यू में डॉक्टर ही हो। मेनली तो उनका वही होगा, एक यूएस एमएलए का देख लेना कि भाई सारे लोग बाहर जा रहे हैं, क्यों जा रहे हैं, क्या नहीं जाना चाहिए, है ना। वो क्वेश्चन बहुत पूछते हैं। और अपना प्राइवेट हेल्थ केयर के बारे में पूछते हैं, जैसे आपने वो बोल दिया कि हम भाई सीलिंग लगा देंगे कोचिंग पे पैसों की। उनके लिए वो थोड़ा सा इशू हो सकता है, क्योंकि वो फिर सोचेंगे आप कहीं प्राइवेट हेल्थ हॉस्पिटल्स को कल को सीलिंग लगा दोगे, फिर तो वो सारा इंडस्ट्री खराब हो जाएगा। तो उसको थोड़ा सा ये वाला पॉइंट मत बोलना। बट ये जरूर आप बाकी पॉइंट्स मेंटेन करना, ये थोड़ा सोशलिज्म का ज्यादा हो जाता है इशू, है ना। तो बाकी तो वैसे ठीक ही था। और अपना न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ने लग जाओ यार, है ना, ढंग से।
हाँ सर, न्यूज़पेपर तो मतलब चालू है लास्ट 1 मंथ से।
बेसिक ओपिनियंस अपने रखो, बना के, और नोट उसके छोटे छोटे बनाते रहो, है ना। और जब मौका मिले तो थोड़ा प्री का भी देखते रहना यार, क्योंकि वो बाद में दिक्कत होती है बहुत। इस टाइम पे मुझे
हाँ
पता
सर।
नहीं पढ़ सकते, बट आपका इंटरव्यू में
सर
व्हाट आई फील। बट मेडिकल साइंस एक ऐसा ऑप्शनल है जो कि अच्छे मार्क्स नहीं देता है।
हाँ
तो
सर, मतलब मेरा 22 में 267 थे। और फिर 253 थे, तो मतलब कम हुए
मेरे भी 253 थे यार।
लास्ट ईयर।
मैंने
नहीं
जो
नहीं,
20,
आपका तो। हाँ सर,
तो
22 में।
मार्क्स मतलब कम ही आते हैं, अब हमें पता ही है, तो हमें इंटरव्यू में ही खींचने पड़ेंगे। तो बट यू आर डूइंग गुड यार, यू विल गेट गुड मार्क्स इन द इंटरव्यू, है ना। और स्माइल करते रहो, थोड़ा टोन को अपनी ऊपर नीचे कर दो आंसर्स में,
हाँ सर।
करना कि थोड़ा जहाँ पे एम्फोसाइज करना, जहाँ नहीं करना नहीं करना। बाकी यू आर डूइंग गुड, बस पढ़ते रहो अच्छे से, मॉक्स अच्छे से। अभी ऑनलाइन पे पुराने देखना, और अपने मॉक्स को स्पेस करना, 4-5 मॉक्स दे के आना।
हाँ सर।
या तो दिल्ली में जाके दे आना, या फिर कहीं लोकल भी दे देना, है ना। और फिर उसके बाद जस्ट लास्ट मॉक अच्छा होना चाहिए, बस जब अच्छा हो गया 10 दिन पहले वहां पे छोड़ दो। उसके बाद चाहे वन ऑन वन किसी से करनी है डिस्कशन तो कर लेना, बट एक मॉक इंटरव्यू मत देना। ठीक है।
हाँ सर।
दैट्स ग्रेट, ऑल द बेस्ट किशन। कोई भी डाउट होगा
थैंक यू
तो
सो मच सर।
कर लेना किसी तरह से, हम लोग बात कर लेंगे, है ना।
डन डन सर। सर हमारी बात भी हुई थी 22 के अटेम्प्ट के बाद, जब मेंस का
अच्छा।
रिजल्ट आया था ना, तो टेलीग्राम में।
अच्छा तो यार कोई नहीं, मेरे को मैसेज कर देना यार, कोई भी डाउट आएगा मैं चेक कर लूंगा, है
डन
ना।
सर।
ठीक है। ओके किशन, ऑल द बेस्ट, है ना। सी
थैंक यू
यू।
सो मच सर।
ओके किशन, बाय।
बाय बाय सर। गुड नाइट।
सर
हाँ जी मनीषा मैडम, फिर लेट्स, है ना।
थैंक यू सर।
थैंक यू सो मच मनीषा मैम।